Hello everybody, and we are back for part 2 of our Toylanta journey. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, throw a like down below. That really helps us with continuing to grow the channel and bring content to you. But anyway, yeah, this is part 2. We're going to show everything that was sort of upstairs at the convention. It was such a big day and such a big con. I had to break this up for you guys. But anyway, without further ado, let's go back to Toylanta at Duluth, Georgia.
We need dinosaur power now!
Felt a great disturbance in the force.
All right, so let's head down this side section and see what else is over here. You've got there's Seth.
That's the area, yeah.
Got a bunch of magnets. That's cool. What? Okay, let's go back. Excellent, how are you? My 2D heroes. Awesome. Love these. These are good. So you got Captain Rex over there and Jar Jar. Those are cool. Look at those. These are fun. I like these. These are pretty neat. And they're not super expensive either. They've got a lot of different, either like this normal kind of, they're not cardboard, but the little cutouts, and then you've got all the magnets and stuff that are back here as well. So those are great. Love those. Let's jump over here. We got some more cosplay. These guys are looking fantastic. These guys are unfortunately all down on internet, so a lot of the folks who were dependent upon internet's just not working here today, but our buddy Joe made the trip, so absolutely. That's great.
Good to see you guys again.
Good to see you too, Joe.
Designing new badges, always keep things going. Got some fresh new ones this weekend for.
Yeah, what's the new ones?
I got this one here. If you want to be a master of the universe, we can get your picture right there, and you can actually be one of the masters of the universe defending Castle Grayskull.
So good.
I've got, if you want to be a driver for Mikey's Pizza Spot, work for the Turtles and deliver some pizza, we can make that happen as well. And then if you're into Hot Wheels, we do have now the Hot Wheels driver's license.
Oh my goodness.
This is actually a replica of 1985. If you collected the right the codes and mailed them in, they'd mail you out a paper toy driver's license. So I replicated from the 1985 giveaway so you could have a permanent one.
This is awesome.
Yeah. So having some fun. I got some other ones, I just can't get them printed out right now. I got a badge from Channel 6 News where April O'Neil worked. So if you want to be a reporter and report on the Turtles, you can do that. And I got a laundry list of badges I want to work on. I just can't work on them. So I'll be working on those tonight at the after hours party.
So we're going to jump into some of these smaller rooms here. So the convention floor is only so big, so they have expanded the space into some of these smaller rooms here. So hey, I'm down with it. Let's get toys everywhere. Oh, these are some dioramas, basically. Some stuff to set up and display your action figures. These are amazing. Look at these. These are so good. You guys got to check these guys out. How's it going, man?
It's going.
This is cool.
Thank you.
All right, so this is Bama Fred dioramas and displays.
Bama Freddy.
Freddy. Okay, Bama Freddy, not Bama Fred. No, the E was silent. You know, could be fancy. Could be fancy.
Put a pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's left over from my college emails.
These are awesome. Very well done. This is probably the largest Motu figures and sets that I've ever seen. I don't know if all of these are maybe just like 3D printed sets. I don't know enough about this particular line. But it does look like some of this stuff may be 3D made. But these are cool. These are huge. So we have finished up with that room. Let's jump into the next room and see what's on this side. The last one, I have to say, was really good. Holy cow. Look how much more stuff is in here. I'm gonna start on this side. My gosh, this is wild, y'all. Like, if you're a toy hunter and toy collector and you've never heard or came to Toylanta, I have to say this is insane. The Iron Spider. There is so much stuff, so many people. This is cool. Jackpot. Here we go. I see a couple that I don't have, or at least one that I don't have. I do not have SPD Red Ranger. Can you grab that one for me? I do not have that. Thank you. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. I think I have Black Ninjetti already.
Do we have an open?
No, I have a closed one. Oh, you want to open one. I see what you're saying. Never mind. I was a little slow on that one. Looks like you also have some Super 7. My guess is that a lot of these came from Ross, considering that I know what kind of products have been passing through Ross as of late. But yeah, we're going to pick him up because I know for sure I don't have red A-Squad SPD.
I wasn't expecting.
Now in this room, we've got a ton of DC Multiverse figures here. So let's look through real quick, see what we got. They have an Alfred from the animated series. That's usually kind of hard to come across. Nice figure. Got a lot of platinum labels here. Looks like we got Black Series. We got some more down here on this side as well. So this is A&A Toys. You guys have a website, Instagram, anything like that? Nope. Just do cons? Just A&A Toys, yeah. So if you guys see these folks out at a con or a toy show, come by and check them out, especially if you're a DC Multiverse collector. Okay. They do all the toy shows, he says. Okay. We're going to see you at the next one then, too. I mean, I thought there were a lot of toys and items down at the in the main convention floor, but I am shocked at how much there is like up here at the like in these additional rooms. I mean, this is insane. This is like heaven. This is what heaven looks like. I'm good. A little 50th Jar Jar. That's awesome. So we did find some of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection remastered figures. We've got pink, black, and the almighty Green Ranger. Now they're wanting $90 for this. I don't know. I think that's a little high for it. But it is in box. I mean, it's a pretty good box. And obviously it's a pretty coveted figure. But it doesn't have the Dragon Shield. They put it on the Red Ranger in that set, which still don't understand that. I mean, I get it. They wanted you to buy him too, but anyway, let's see what Little Trippin's got here. We got a Mystique. That's a good looking Mystique too. You got Odin. Thor's daddy. That Deadpool set. Yeah, you see that one pop up every once in a while for sure. Ooh, I see some more Lightning Collection. Oh. So right here, we've got Dino Thunder White Ranger. I really, really want this. I'm wondering if they will take any less than $50, if that's the best price that they can do on it. Great figure. I really want this. I don't think I ever knew that they had Blair Witch figures. This is done by Todd McFarlane. Okay, that's wild. Good news, I got it. Which bag is it in here? Is it in this bag? Let me see if I can slide that bag out. So, yep, right in there. There it is. You can see the corner of it. We'll go through all the stuff that we got a little later on, but $40, I was able to score that. That's a good deal. Let's get back to walking the rest of this room. See, we got a lot of G.I. Joe. We got a lot of Motu, Voltron. Got Ghostbusters over here. Oh, these are cool. These are basically like props and stuff for Fall of Grayskull. This is neat. I'm assuming it's a movie that's also being promoted here, and these might be some of the, you know, the pieces and things that they wore, but pretty cool. Nice costuming. What do we got here? Ghostface. Here, you may hold some bags. Yes. Do you have them like twisted? There we go. I got him. Perfect. Look at that. He looks good. Ghostface is a classic. You don't see the OG around very often either. How much are they asking for that? Oh, that's not bad at all. Do we need a Ghostface? Yeah, they've got several NECA here. Good prices on them, to be honest with you. The Thing. Have you ever watched this?
Yeah, I watched it with at Halloween.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a very good movie. It's a good looking figure too. Wow, it's perfect. It literally is so perfect. Of course, you've got the foot pedal, you got the PKE meter. I think I'm saying that right. These are cool. Yeah. Oh, this is a 2 in the box. Ghost Trap and PKE meter. That's sick.
Just tap it. Yeah, push it down. There we go.
Oh, that's.
That's awesome. And then tap it again and it'll close. It's closed. That is so sick.
I bet with the thing. The things.
That's cool.
I like it.
I like that too. That's nice. We are now headed over to the next room. So this is wild, like all these rooms and how much stuff is in each of these rooms. I have been blown away. It is kind of like I was chatting with somebody a minute ago. The rooms are honestly better than the show floor. I don't know if that's just because you can maneuver around, but I found far more out here. But I mean, realistically, I guess it's all a lot of the same, not same stuff, but you know, same variety of things. I mean, you're coming in here, you're going to find vintage, new stuff. I mean, it's from every genre you could think of. I really like this booth. You've got a lot of vintage. You got Dragon Ball here. We've got Playmates, Simpsons. He's found a bunch of SH back here in the back. Son Goku.
Normal price.
Yeah, yeah. More of a normal figure as well. Okay, guys, I have found some amazing artwork here at this particular booth. I love this style. And one of the ones, I mean, there's a lot of these that I really like. Of course, you got Mutant Mayhem Turtles here, but you've got Space Mountain. I love that. It's a cool piece of Disney art that we could put in the house.
Car battery works as a light switch, and the batteries are located under the engine. But yeah, simple paint job and swap of rims gives you a whole different car, different vibe. We're trying to do like wide body kits, JDM style kits, bring you that garage feel to the tabletop, you know?
This is so cool, y'all.
Thank you. So yeah, we're doing the civilian side, and then with Hulu Toys, we partnered up to help them do the military side. So Art Frog Entertainment is like the mother company, and then the Chop Shop, and then we have Semperfy and Nightwolf and the Comic Con.
This is
whole
cool.
world building.
This is neat. Holy crap, y'all. We have more rooms. It's like these things don't end. This is literally like an endless toy show. Ah, Flipor. Dude, I told you you'd see these here. These are great.
You know, you'll see them in the halls, but it was
Flipor and the Champions of Nefarity. These are so good. I love these. All right, you got to take a look here at all the Flipor stuff. This is too cool. I heard of this from the Reluctant Adult podcast, so shout out to you guys for this. First time ever seeing the actual figures themselves, or say any of the art or anything from Flip War, but pretty cool. It's a neat story. Reluctant Adult podcast did a whole episode, just kind of an interview about Flip War and really what it was and kind of why it was created. And it's a little bit of a satire, which is fun, right? Toys are meant to be fun. Oh wow. That is sick. Man, Mayfex really is making some good stuff. Look at that. That's good. Show me this Dark Knight, the Batman up here. Both of these. I like the Dark Knight Returns one. Look at that. That's good. He's so chunky. And then this is the Justice League, Zack Snyder's. And then, did you see this Amazing Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, this one's cool.
I'm still just like overwhelmed. What about you? I mean,
I love it.
yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the, not even probably, this is one of the coolest events I think we've ever been to. We've done a whole lot of cons. We've done some smaller toy shows. We've done a lot of stuff over the years, and I don't know how did we miss Toylanta? How did we not know that this was a thing? Because this is like the mecca of mecca toy shows. At least there's probably bigger ones like the New York Toy Fair. Yes, sure. But for just like a toy hunter, toy collector, time to come out and spend with father and son, you can't really beat this, right? So what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's good. A lot of toys. I mean, selections from anything.
I mean, we've got a few things. Show how many bags you're carrying. So yeah, we got a couple of things so far. We will of course walk you through everything that we've come across and bought so far. But we're gonna recharge for a minute and then we'll bring you back to the show. So we've got Pixel Dan, we've got Toy Addicts, we've got all the big folks out here. Of course, I had to stop and say hi to everybody. I mean, a lot of these guys are my inspiration for doing this, and I don't know if they'll ever see this video. Maybe they will, but pretty cool to be this close to some guys that I've followed for years. Tell us about El Dragoon.
El Dragoon, I'm going to read you the synopsis because I always screw it up. But it's an action-packed epic story about Juan Juanes, a washed-up retired wrestler who discovers the tragedy and darkness in his past is linked to an ancient spiritual alien war. Juan must now step back into the ring, guided by an ancient power, not just to fight, but to survive and save the souls of mankind.
I can't even keep it straight.
But and
so
it all takes place in the ring. So,
so when does this like debut or come out or?
Well, we're hoping to have something, at least our first book, kind of ready, maybe in the next few months or so. Our goal is to have a panel, hopefully at San Diego Comic-Con.
Nice.
So, we got to get into gear and finish up at least the story of the first book. And and that's kind of the goal right now. But our real main goal, true goal, is to get some action figures out of this.
Yes.
So that's what we're leading to.
Okay.
And
who's going to be the first, or who would be the first? Do you think?
So the first character would be he goes by Juan Juanes, aka El Dragoon.
El Dragoon.
So he's gonna open the gates to the new Lucha League.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the big one.
So this guy is Alpha. And he's got a brother, Omega.
No, he's Omega.
Sorry, Omega.
He's Omega.
That's what I meant.
You were just testing Jay.
Yeah, correct.
That's right.
But
You passed.
he's kind of like one of the, you know, like Bebop and Rocksteady of Turtles.
Okay.
So he's got a brother. You'll see him actually right here. And actually, he's also in this image here.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, so the two there. As you can see, they're not really 100% human-like.
Yeah, I was gonna say his jaw looks metal.
Yeah, so there's something going on there. They're kind of possessed at the moment in this scene, and you learn why they're possessed, right? But you know, you got to stay tuned for that. So.
And rough time frames on when you guys are thinking? You said a couple of months, but like 0.
Where are we in March, April, May? So most likely by May or June, hopefully.
Yeah, because when is San Diego? When is Comic Con?
I believe it's in July.
July.
Yeah. So we want to have something complete that we can show the people, because that's going to help us get onto the panels, right?
Yep. Well, I'm excited to see this. This was actually probably a top event for us this year. We will be back next year. Yes, absolutely. And for anybody that's in this area, you know, I've got a lot of collector friends and folks that I've met over the years. You should absolutely put Toylanta at the top of your convention priorities for the year. But we've got about 3.5 hours now to drive back home. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here and call it a day. So that said, if you like the content, like I always ask, please make sure to message me, throw some comments in there, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, anything?
No.
All right, well, we will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. There we go. Oh, who's that guy? CJ.